Everyone, Zeddy here again with yet another Showdown in the Badlands card review. We have 5 more rogue cards revealed. One legendary is missing, which will be announced at BlizzCon, so there's still another rogue card for me to complain about Shadow Step with. And, well, these cards look, well, ridiculous. Mana cheat, coins, random legendaries. We're going to go into all that. And if you want to win some of these cards, 2 regular pre-orders, 2 mega bundles I am giving away out of my pocket. Well, if you do enter that giveaway, like and comment in the video description below. Be subscribed to the channel. If we hit 75,000 subs by BlizzCon on November 4th, I will add another mega bundle. So hit that sub button. Make me go broke. So yeah, we believe we have 5 more rogue cards to review. Will they break Hearthstone like Rogue loves to do? Well, first we have Stickup. Discover a quick draw card from another class. So you can't get neutral options, you can't get more rogue cards, but you can discover a quick draw card from any other class, which is above average. Class cards are pretty much always better than neutrals. That's why we were revealing neutrals. Everyone's like, oh my god, the power level's so low. And now that we're revealing the other cards, like, why are they power creeping so much? It's like, that's the way it goes. This is probably more of a Burgle Rogue style of card, probably more of just a fun arena style card, probably not as competitive. The upside to it is, of course, as you discover that quick draw card, you have it immediately added to your hand. You can get that quick draw effect right away, which can be quite good. But overall, these cards typically don't see play, the exception being like discovering a legendary from another class, or there was like discovering a death rattle from another class. It costs 2 less though. I feel like those are a bit more of an upside than this, but maybe it does go into that range where you can get test value and all sorts of other stuff with this that maybe, just maybe, it'll pop up in certain lists. But Rogue is not going to struggle to have cards in their hand. The amount of card generation they're getting this expansion is just ridiculous on top of what they already have. So I feel like Stickup isn't going to make the cut. So I'll give it a 2 out of 5 in standard, a 2 out of 5 in wild, but it is one that could possibly, Burgle Rogue's really good and you want that extra Burgle synergy, or quick draw is just really cracked, which I don't think it is. Maybe then, but I just don't quite see it. Next we have the Shell Game, a really crazy Burgle Rogue card where you get a random epic, a rare, and common card from other classes. So it's 3 mana, generate 3 cards based on their card rarity. You don't get a legendary though, so not, you know, it's only a rare. You can't pay to win that easily. You can go up to an epic, I guess, but maybe the next version of this will be like an epic and you'll be able to get a legendary. But yeah, 3 mana, get 3 random cards. Again, for the reasons I just stated on the prior card, I feel like this is more of just a pure Thief Rogue style of card. You get a bunch of value. You know, 1 to 2 of those cards are probably going to be decent for you. Again, class cards are typically a lot better than your neutral cards, and you can generate whatever, right? That's not Rogue, but for 3 mana and in a class that, again, can just draw their deck, can deal like a billion damage, can get 0 mana spells with their Excavate payoff. I see this as strictly more, again, a fun card for people that really like Thief Rogue, but are not, it's not gonna be like super competitive. I don't see it being a meta card other than like a created by option, like I get it as a random spell or something like that. So again, I'll give it a 2 out of 5 in standard and wild, where even in wild you have like Contraband Stash and all of that. I feel like I think Burgle Rogue players will love this card. They'll play it. It's just really hard to climb with his decks outside of when like Contraband Stash and Tess were like absolutely nuts in standard, right? And it's been a while since that, and I don't see the Shell Game putting it over the top. But again, I do think it'll be a card that'll be liked, and the Fox is pretty darn cool. Is that a Fox? I don't know. I'm gonna say it's a Fox. Next we have the Bounty Wrangler, a 3 mana 3/4. Our favorite stat line, the Spider Tank, quick draw or combo. So it's not both, it's one or the other. So you top deck this, you can play it, you get a coin, you combo it, you get a coin. Coin generated cards in Rogue have always been, historically, for the most part, have seen play. Tomb Pillager back in the day, 4 mana 5/4 death rattle, get a coin. It's pretty good. Rogue really like to abuse the 0 mana, or the 2, like I always say, 0 mana. The 2 mana 3/2 death rattle, gain a coin. You'd play that, Shadow Step, and gain a coin. There's a reason this is 3 mana. because it's not 0 mana with Shadow Step. I assure you that is the reason why this card costs 3 mana. Is that good enough in today's game? Well, getting coins is pretty good. We're gonna see it's really good on the future epic here. I feel like these cards have almost always seen some play, the coin generating cards, except for there's like Wanted, 4 mana, deal 3 to like a minion, if it dies, gain a coin. That card was bad. Like that card was really bad. But even like the that 3-drop that would like give the opponent 2 coins and you got 2 coins, even that saw play. I could see this seeing play. It doesn't stand out as something super incredible, but I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 in standard and wild, where coin generation is just, it can be really solid. It can be really good. Get your location going, get some other stuff we'll take a look at in a second going. And yeah, thankfully it doesn't discount Yogg anymore, because Mike, how did they make Yogg knowing these cards are coming? That's so crazy. Anyways, I do think it could see play, but again, not a huge standout. And we have another coin generating card that might not be that great. Dart Throw, a 2 mana epic spell. You throw 2 damage darts at random enemy minions. So it can't go face. However, if both hit the same minion, you get a coin. So let's say they just have a 2 mana 2/3, a 2/3 minion on the board. You throw the dart, it's guaranteed to kill it, and you get that coin. That can be really good. Kind of reminiscent of Flame Cannon in a way, or like Fel Barrage a little bit, but it's completely random. If they have multiple minions that have above 2 health, you might not kill them, you might not, or might not hit the same thing. It's a weird one, right? But it's pretty decent little removal. I just like, are you playing this in Rogue? They have the, like some of the most efficient, cheap removal. It's really, how often can I get a coin out of this? Am I playing it? I haven't done the math, obviously. The card just came out. I would think it's tough to say. If you could just isolate 1 minion, you're always getting that coin. It's always dealing 4 damage, which likely kills an early game minion. It's pretty possible. And again, coins are busted, and we're seeing that they're really, this epic is just, I don't understand it, how it's a real card. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 in standard, a 2 out of 5 in wild. It has a chance, it absolutely does, and it really fuels something that well, let's take a look, because this seems broken to me. I know it's 5 mana, I know it's a 0/7, the Wishing Well, but the effect is ridiculous. After you play a coin, so you gain a mana, right? Get a random legendary minion from another class and set its cost to 1. So you can play it no matter what, as long as you have, I have a coin, I play it for 1. I have another coin, I get another legendary for 1. That could be literally anything that's not a Titan, right? It could be colossal, it could be crap, it could be garbage, but it's still just like almost always going to be a way above the curve, because the average legendary is like probably like 4 or 5 mana or higher, and it's just kind of ridiculous. It is 5 mana, and you need to save your coins for it, but it's terrifying to me. And like, this card's either going to be like terrible and not good, or it's going to be good and going to get nerfed immediately, because this type of effect is like insane if it's good, right? Ridiculous mana cheat. You can't play around crazy random legendaries. I don't know what to make of it, but it is a 5 mana 0/7. We're getting an Excavate legendary that gives you 0 mana spells of any spell, and we get an epic that gives you 1 mana legendary minions. Like, random. Oh my god. And it's like, and it's another class. It's not even the neutral, so you can't even like low roll it that hard because it's class stuff. So I feel like this is a 5-star card. It just seems completely broken to me, that if you get to it, like, you just win and you generate a couple of coins. We have that new 2-drop where if you're holding a 2-cost card in your hand, it gives you a coin. I don't know. It just seems completely insane. Like, look at the Countess. 2 mana, you discover a class legendary, cost 0. That's busted, right? And you have to go completely freaking Pure Paladin. It's a 1 of, it's 7 mana, and spend 2 mana on those freaking invitations. I don't know. I'm giving it a 5 in standard. I'm gonna give it a 4 in wild. You can literally run coins. There's a counterfeit coin. You could just run. You have the mailbox dancer. It's just, to me, this seems nuts. And you could cheat it out too with like prep, serrated bones. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm overrating it. Let me know. But to me, this just seems like an absolutely cracked, insane card that I'm going to rage so freaking hard at. But maybe it is just too slow, bad, not consistent enough. we'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think. There is one more card reveal later today. Again, I think by a hat, probably something minor. I'll probably slap it on to the 2 a.m. review we're going to have my time tomorrow morning. So probably the last of the reviews for today. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day. And I'm wishing you all well that this won't, destroy Hearthstone. We'll see you later.